everyone, I'm glad you're here with me today. I'm going to take you on a trip from the first time I thought about building a dollhouse and what I envisioned the dollhouse to be. What you're looking at now is exactly how I wanted the dollhouse to be built. And I gave this to the carpenter and this is exactly what he did. Here are some pictures of what the dollhouse looked like right after it was built. And these are just different views of the rooms. The major benefit is that it is extremely sturdy and I'm not concerned about furniture being too heavy or me leaning on it and possibly having it collapse. The dollhouse is 10 rooms, but I divided one large room into 2 rooms. So let's go through each room. As I'm about to show you were taken right after the dollhouse was built, and the dollhouse is completely different today, but I just wanted to show you the process that I went through. I find myself switching things up all the time, and the dollhouse is not constant. Rooms change, new ideas come to mind, and before you know it, I take a room apart and create a new one. The room I'm showing you now was really just a storage area based on the looks of it, so I don't even have a close-up of this. There was no reason to get a close-up. Moving on to the second room, here we have a lot of things going on in this room, and I'm not going to describe everything in this video, but you can just feast your eyeballs on everything in this room and pause the video if you want, because I remember creating this and I had so much fun doing it. If you've been watching my channel, you know I have a whole new kitchen setup, so this setup is a thing of the past. Here's the third room in the dollhouse, and this is just another area that I threw stuff in. As you can tell, nothing is organized. Now let's head over to the fourth room in the dollhouse, and this is the beginning of Kit's room. Well, it didn't stay in this part of the dollhouse. I'm gonna do a very thorough tutorial on how I made Kit's room. This is what it looks like now. Let's take a look at the fifth room in the dollhouse. This room was created for Julie with a whole Christmas scene going on. And it's a combination of a living room and kitchen, and I'm using an Our Generation kitchen here, and I show this in another video I have on Julie's apartment. I included a link to Julie's apartment video down below in case you want to get a better look at that kitchen. Now we're up to the sixth room in the dollhouse, and this is Mary Ellen's living room with her amazing Christmas tree. I purchased the Christmas tree on eBay because it reminded me so much of a Christmas tree we had when I was a child, and I wanted to add that to Mary Ellen's setup. Here are a couple of throwback pictures from when I purchased the Christmas tree and a scene I just set up on the floor. The seventh room in the dollhouse is Molly's bedroom, and I pretty much kept it to all of her items, obviously except the Christmas tree and the train and the present underneath, and a couple of things on her vanity, but most of the stuff in this room is from her collection. We're moving to the bottom row of the dollhouse, and this is the 8th room. The 8th room is part of one room that I divided into 2 with a piece of poster board you can see in the background there. Most of the pictures you're looking at were taken within days of the dollhouse being built, and I was just anxious to get furniture in the dollhouse. Christmas was coming and I wanted it to be decorated for Christmas, so I made do with what I had. Now we have lights on the Christmas tree. Here's a nativity that I made with popsicle sticks, straw, and buttons. Now we're up to the 9th room in the dollhouse. Here is the Our Generation barn in the background, and my daughter and I converted this barn to a restaurant before we got Blair's restaurant. And this is what it looked like when it was finished. I've been working on a video to show you the process. Now we're on our 10th room. I hope you don't mind. I know you can read the numbers and everything, but I added the numbers to keep myself on track. Here's beautiful Caroline, and I got her parlor in the background here. It's such an amazing set. If you have a chance to get it, snatch it up. It is absolutely stunning. It makes any scene look really good. Clearly my lighting is awful, and remember, this was a long time ago. It's not my setup today. So I see a lot of flaws in the different things that I did, but hey, it has been a learning process. Now we're on the last room in the dollhouse, and this is Julie's bedroom and bathroom combined. Most of the items are from Julie's collection. There are a couple of things added here and there, but the vast majority are her collection items. She's one of my favorites. I need to back up a little bit. This is the first dollhouse that we had. I was not interested in the dolls at all. This is my daughter's setup, and you can see this is very typical for an 11-year-old. This picture was taken right around the time when my daughter was turning 12, and she didn't want to have anything to do with the dolls. She wanted to sell them, start a slime business, and turn all the rooms in the dollhouse into a barn. And what do you think we did? We sold all the American Girl doll collection, and we started a slime business, and I set up an Etsy shop for her. Within a month of selling everything, my daughter was in tears, and she wanted all her American Girl doll stuff back. As you can imagine, that wasn't possible. Well, it was possible. We couldn't get the same exact things back, but we got similar items back, and obviously so much more, and the rest is history. The top picture is the dollhouse I just showed you, and that's how it was set up right after it was constructed. The bottom picture is a view of the dollhouse and what it looked like 6 months ago. And since then, I've made a ton of changes to the dollhouse. So let's just recap. The top picture here is the 3rd iteration of the dollhouse. The bottom is the 4th iteration of the dollhouse. And here's a closer look at the bottom picture that you just saw. And this is what the dollhouse looked like early 2023. And since then, it's gone through a shit ton of changes. Well, not every room, but many of them have changed. And thank you very much to whoever just purchased something in my Etsy shop. Woohoo! I'll take it. By the way, my Etsy shop name is Your Dolly Superstore, and it's all one word, in case you're interested in checking it out. And I sell everything related to 18-inch dolls, American Girl dolls, all kinds of stuff. Handmade stuff, curated sets, all stuff. So check it out if you're interested. I included a link down below in case you're interested in checking out my Etsy shop. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'd love your feedback, so please comment below and just let me know whatever it is that you're thinking about, if you have any questions, if you like the ideas that I have about future videos, and anything else you'd like to share with me. I'd love to hear from you. Couple of final points. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and press that notification bell so that you get an alert when new content is posted. Take care, and until next time, remember, AGTV for life.